Hello everybody, Mr. Akins here, and welcome to What's on the Comic Rack. In this video I'm going to be participating in Comic Collector Geek's Friday challenge of finding pink covers. Every Friday, Alan from Comic Collector Geek puts out a challenge for us to go through our long boxes and find specific covers. This past Friday it was pink covers. Now in this video he said that he started looking through his long boxes for pink covers and found that it was kind of easy. He all of a sudden, wow, there's another pink cover. Same for me. I have to set a timer because I don't want to spend 3 hours looking for covers and then only find one cover like I did with pool covers. So I set my timer, and in about 19 minutes I was able to find all the pink covers I needed for this challenge. Now I had one specific pink cover in mind when he first put out this challenge. There is a pink cover that I really like, and of course that pink cover is by John Byrne. That's the reason I was able to remember it. But I did find some other covers that are not by John Byrne that happen to be also pink. So let's get to looking at those issues. After I watched Alan's video, started going through my first long box, and this comic right here came up with a pink background. Said that would be perfect for this challenge. This comic was a Civil War tie-in. The Civil War event kind of brought me back into collecting a lot of different comics. I had gotten to where I was only collecting Iron Man, Captain America, and the Avengers. That was the only ones I was collecting. But once this event came along, I started collecting other titles like Heroes for Hire. I basically collected almost every comic that was tied into this event. So it got me to collecting a lot more different titles there for a while. Next, we've got Mary Jane in pink. Saw that it just doesn't have to be a cover that's pink, but somebody could be just wearing pink. And I would say that Mary Jane is wearing pink. That famous One Moment in Time storyline. I remember collecting this one as a kid. I'm almost positive that we will have staple holes right over here somewhere. No staple holes on this one. I assume that this was one of them I picked up going down to the beach with my mom. It is in horrible shape. That must mean I read it over and over and over again. And I did in my mind remember this cover being pink with nitro blowing up there. I definitely remember the official handbook of the Marvel Universe when I was a kid. In fact, this issue was one of those issues that I traded Legos for. I had some Legos my mom had bought me. I took those Legos and traded it for, I think, about 8 issues of the official handbook of the Marvel Universe. I read these things over and over and over again. I absolutely loved them. And I remember that they had a pink background. They would have yellow, pink, green, all different colors of the background. I really loved these comics. They had so much information. They had their backgrounds. They had their powers. I remember this was my introduction to a lot of characters. A lot of characters I didn't know anything about, but I was able to read about them in the official handbook of the Marvel Universe. I really loved these titles. There were other ones that also had a pink cover. This one also had a pink cover, so I decided to incorporate this one into this pink cover challenge. Now, Alan showed a comic that was similar to this one. It had a pink background. I was like, ooh, I can use that one as my challenge since I've got that issue. But this wasn't the only issue from Marvel Superhero Secret Wars that had a pink background. This one right here also had a pink background. So I was like, great, I can use both of those in this challenge. 2 pink backgrounds from Marvel Superhero Secret Wars. This isn't the color of Terminus. Not only is Terminus pink, but Wyatt Wingfoot, She-Hulk, Mr. Fantastic, they're all pink. I remember this cover as a kid, and I knew I could go straight to this one and pick this one up as a cover that was pink. What else do I love about this cover? Again, I am a sucker for characters interacting with the trade dress. And he is interacting with this trade dress. So This is one of my favorite Fantastic Four covers. Not in the top 5, but it is a favorite one. Alpha Flight has this weird pink that I don't necessarily think goes with Sasquatch here. Some people may think it works, others don't. I think maybe a black background would have worked better for this, but this does have this pink background right back there for this Alpha Flight number 10 issue. This was another one that I knew in my head immediately that I could use it as a pink cover, because I remember this one definitely as a kid. And now my favorite pink cover is Alpha Flight number 12, which features the death of Guardian. It says one shall surely die. Spoiler alert, it's Guardian that dies in this one. I loved this comic as a kid, and I definitely remember that it had this distinctive pink cover. I would like to thank Alan from Comic Collector Geek for putting out these challenges. It always gives me some new material to go through. And not only was I able to get a full-length video out of this, I was able to make 2 shorts out of this. One using Pink by Aerosmith, perfect song for this challenge, and I did another short using Pink Shoelaces. So thank you, Alan, for these challenges. It always gives me extra material I could put out during the week. And until next time, we'll see you around the comic rack.